look what I finally got my hands on, the Maximum Series Hulk. So make sure to watch till the end. We're going to be doing size comparisons, how it looks with the accessories, and how it stacks up against the other Hulk figures we have. Now, taking a look at this guy, the box is pretty big compared to the other Marvel Legends boxes because look at all the accessories it comes with. I love the accessories. I love the head sculpts. I don't care what everyone else on Reddit says or whatever. Hulk is probably in my top 3 Marvel heroes all time. Now, let's just get right into it. Whoa. All right, guys, now we've got him out of the package, and let me tell you something. This feels so good in hand. All right, so first impressions, the head sculpt is way more detailed than I thought. Like, the photos I've seen online do not do this head sculpt justice, okay? You watching this video won't do this head sculpt justice. It looks so much better in person. And I was not a big fan when I saw the photos of this, but this might actually be my favorite head sculpt out of the 3. So we've got the screaming one with the hair pushed back, and we've got the average looking Hulk right here. So that's them right next to each other. So first things first, everyone wants to know, how does the chest feel? Well, take a look at this. It's way softer than I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be like a foamy kind of deal, like thick rubber, but this is actually really thin and it could wear over time pretty easily. I think it still feels great though. The color, I think this is my favorite Hulk that I have in my collection because this is the perfect green compared to all my other ones. All right, enough yapping. Let's get him into some poses. All right, guys, so I got him in his thunderclapping pose, and I think it looks so cool. The effects look really nice as well, and I love how it goes all the way to his rear delt. Like, it extends all the way back. And the yellow glow, I think I put them on backwards actually, but it doesn't matter. And the yellow glow looks so cool. You can get him into some really cool poses with this foot articulation right here. Oh, that is so sick. Look at that. Oh, man. I love Hulk. Now, here is Hulk sort of catching the missile coming at him. So, this is a comparison between my Maximum Hulk and my 80th anniversary Hulk right here. So, this is the extent if he tries to do this pose right here, like a clap. So, you can see a huge difference right here because his chest is not squishy. The butterfly joint and the rubbery chest right here is really good if you want to get him into some clapping poses or just general running, punching, you know, other types of poses you wouldn't be able to do with your other Hulks. Now let's try out all the other accessories. Now we've got him here sort of ripping the missile in half. And as you can see, if you look closely, his mouth actually has the details. Like, you can see his tongue, his uvula too. I think that is amazing. Because here, if you take a look at the SDCC Hulk, you can't see anything. It's just a dark green. But here, they actually added the uvula and the tongue. And I think that's what makes this figure's head sculpt better than the rest, is really the face. And you guys probably didn't know this, but he's got bloodshot eyes. I don't know if you can see that on camera right there. But the veins are popping. The red lines are popping there on his eyes. And here he is just menacingly walking towards you. Very scary. Look at that head sculpt, man. I would be frightened to see this walking on the street late at night and this just pops up. I would shit my pants, honestly. I would. Anyway, now let's get into rating the figure itself. It's the best Hulk when it comes to posability because you've got these joints on the foot and you've got the soft chest and the butterfly joints that make it be able to do the clap that the other Hulks were never able to do. So obviously for a Hulk, it's the best. So obviously I'm gonna have to give it a 10 out of 10. Now for the sculpt, sadly I'm gonna have to give it a 5 out of 10 because it's the same reused sculpt for all of the other Hulks we've gotten. Now for the head sculpt though, now that's a different story because I am a huge fan of these heads. These looks these look so amazing. I love the details. I love the eyes, the teeth, the mouth, the inside of the mouth, the jaw. Look at that masseter. Like it's very pronounced and I love this head. I love that head. It looks menacing and this head just looks so standard. I love it. I love the vanilla-ness of this head. Oh my goodness, that just fell. Now for the overall look, I'm going to have to give it a 7.5 out of 10 actually because overall there are some flaws like when you do this, it's a problem with all Hulk figures. You can see the inside. You can very easily tell it's a toy. I was really hoping that they would fix this right here on the elbow because the other Hulks have it as well. As you can see here and on the other ones. So when they announced the Maximum Hulk, I was thinking, oh my gosh, they're finally going to fix the elbows. And when the photos were released, I was like, okay, whatever. I'm still going to get it, but kind of disappointed with that. So 7.5 out of 10 for overall look. Now the accessories, I like them a lot, right? Don't get me wrong. I like the missile. You can actually connect it like that if you put the wires in. Yeah, like that. You can attach the fire at the end. So you get an actual like built missile and you can take it apart for whatever poses you need, which is cool. And you got the two what do you call this, air effects, sorry, for lack of a better term, right? Air effects right here, really cool. And the impact effect from when he claps or punches something, this does look more like a clapping kind of effect. So for the accessories, I'm only going to have to give it an 8 out of 10. What's stopping me from giving it a 10 is the lack of concrete or cement. I wish we got like some cement with barbed wire inside, something like that, you know, because in every Hulk comic or even in the movies, he's always breaking some street or road or whatever, a building, you know, he's always climbing on something. So there's always going to be some broken cement, which I wish we had on this figure, but you know, I'm really satisfied with this figure. I want to know what you guys think in the comments down below. And there was someone on Reddit actually talking about some wear and tear down here on his left armpit because of the sharp bicep right here. I don't know how that's gonna scratch, but I can already see it. There's a bit of scratches here already, if you guys can see that. So just be careful. That guy who posted that out on Reddit, that's valid, honestly. Like, you gotta be careful with the left armpit. So yeah, overall, this is probably my favorite Hulk figure that I have in my collection, and I probably will put it in the center along with my 80th anniversary Hulk right there. So here's a size comparison between him and the Secret Wars Captain America. They're both standing upright. He's a hell of a lot bigger than him, as you can see right here. So there's them back to back. I thought this cap was pretty big, but hey, that's the Hulk. Here's the question. Should you buy this Maximum Hulk figure? If you're a Hulk fan, then absolutely, it's a great investment. If you're not a Hulk fan and you already have a good Hulk for your Avengers display, for example, then maybe you can hold off on getting this one. But I'm a huge Hulk fan, and I am so happy with this purchase I got right here. I have him right behind my Secret Wars Captain America. I might just pick up the Marvel vs. Capcom Captain America that's coming out soon, so stay tuned for that.